Has become a nightmare. People are known to have received pensions, signatures are forged, and credit card theft is rife. Regulatory and technological changes mean that we can now fight back. Smart card containing each individual's electronic DNA or signature could be the answer, and recipients of government pensions and social grants could be the very first to benefit.
Millions of rands are lost each year due to fraud, theft and inefficiencies in South Africa's social security system. One of the biggest challenges is making sure that the right people receive the right benefits and that the process is fast, safe and efficient. The South African Post Office, through its recently established Trust Centre, believes it can make a difference, giving citizens the dignity they deserve.
By removing the queue basis, by making payments available in many different outlets. You're talking about a post office with 3,000 outlets. Not restricting people to a single outlet is the way forward. People should be able to receive their payments in many different areas. They shouldn't also be forced to take all their payment in one lump sum and give themselves the opportunity of theft and being mugged. They should be able to take what they need at the time and should be able to take it at any time that's convenient to them.
Smart cards embedded with each individual's electronic DNA or signature of the new payment system. No two cards contain the same information.
The card itself is actually made up of two parts. The one part is the fingerprint itself, which is reduced to a numerical value, and then the digital certificate itself, which is also reduced to a digital value, and combined together gives the positive ID value. So when a fingerprint is taken, the fingerprint is then reduced to its value. It's then rechecked against the actual smart card values, which incorporates the two elements. Once you have a positive identification between the two, it is you. There is no question. It can't be anybody else except you, because every single person has a unique electronic DNA.
The biometrics pay point system was recently launched in the Northwest Province. Thousands of people have already registered to receive pension and social grant payouts. The new system will utilize ATMs and will be operated via satellite in order to reach all areas in the province, especially the remote areas.
The pension payouts are being done via the post bank, so all the pensioners will in fact be allocated a post bank number. This is a simple system of then just withdrawing the money from the post bank.
Smart cards will enable pensioners and other recipients of state grants to withdraw all or some of their grant money at any post office once they've been positively identified. Each cardholder's fingerprints will be checked to see if it matches the data on the smart card to ensure that the money ends up in the right hands.
The technology that of the smart cards that we're utilizing at the post office, these are all active cards, and these active cards enable us to do the verification on the card as against in the computer. And by doing it on the card, we are able to positively identify and reduce and in fact eliminate the opportunity for fraud. What happens if their card? Nobody else's fingerprint will actually match on that card, so that card is useless to anybody else except the rightful owner.
Smart cards embedded with an individual's electronic DNA or signature have a much wider application beyond the payment of social grants. It could prove to be very attractive to business as well as other government sectors.
There is no limitation. Let's take some examples. Long-distance taxis. You can utilize the smart card and its purse facility to in fact put funds into those purses and utilize them for traveling. You want to have positive identification of the people in your company making the procurement. If you want to use it for internet banking, so that you know exactly who has authorized the movement of funds. This is the way to go. It's easier, it's simpler, and it's a hell of a lot safer than any other form of transaction authorization.
The new technology seems to hold many benefits for our society. However, for South Africa to support a system of electronic public records, they need to know that their personal data is protected and not open to abuse. The South African Post Office's Trust Centre has made security a top priority. The 24-hour surveillance centre monitors viruses and other threats 365 days a year.
The Trust Centre does not keep raw data. What it keeps is unique electronic signatures. It keeps that in a very secure environment. This type of security is unrivaled anywhere else in the world. And because of that, the South African citizens and their privacy is well and truly protected within the Post Office Trust Centre.